gonna be changing the brakes on my car. I already did them on the other side, so this is just a video of this side. Because them things was skinned to the bone. So, got a jack. What's the thing called? This thing, crossbar. I'm gonna take off the lug nuts. Take off the brake pad, relieve the pressure from the brake fluid. We're gonna replace the brakes, and then we're gonna put everything back together. Yeah, I got the wheel off. And also, whenever you're taking out the lug nuts, make sure you got the right size socket. Or if you bougie, you can just get a drill. Anyway, now I gotta take this off. Some people like to turn the wheel so you know they can easily access the other sides, but it's not that serious. So that's what I'm finna do now. Yeah. Hopefully you can see all this, viewers. I gotta think of a name for my my posse. Yeah. Anyway, make sure you got a good socket because these are usually tight. If you're dealing with an old car, especially, and there's rust on it. And WD-40 if necessary. Okay. Make sure you left it loosely right side. But anyway, there's two bolts. I forgot to say what I was doing. But anyway, there's two bolts holding in the brake caliper, which holds in the brake pads, which is attached to the brake rotor. I think I said all that right. And there's two bolts holding the brake caliper in. So I'm gonna unhook those. And this is the line that the brake fluid goes through, I think. And I'm using a 13mm socket for this car, SUV I mean. What the world? I found that one, but not this one. You're bugging, bro. Am I tripping? Why are these two different sizes?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? I'll be back with a 14. I'm back with a 14. What in the world is going on here? Both bolts are loose, so I'm just gonna loosen them like so. I saw in one video I was watching that you just unloosen the bottom one so that you don't have to worry about holding the brake caliper because it is heavy. And you just have to, you know what I'm saying, like take it. Oh, that's I was trying to move the whole thing. It's just this part. You just gotta lift it out there like so. Okay, I'm taking off both bolts. And then the nuts, different sizes. Check this out, guys. They're two different lengths. Two different length threads and 2 different sizes. This is a safety hazard, I think. If anybody asks if I'm certified, say yes. I watch almost every Fast and Furious movie. And I have to rewatch them because I don't remember everything that happened. I'm just gonna sit this right here because that's like 35 pounds. But anyway, you see how these are poking out? I don't know what they're called, but this is how the brakes are engaged. Because on one side, there's 2 brake pads on both sides, as I'm about to show. And as you can tell, faded. Because that's metal, and it's supposed to be like a rubber-like material. That's how you know they're worn. Anyway, these press down on the brakes using, you know what I'm saying, the brake pedal. And you see how they're poked out? They're supposed to be in. And I need to get a C-clamp, so I'll be back with that. All right, now we're gonna put on the brake pads after a long struggle of trying to put this down, whatever that's called. But make sure you have them facing the right way, and then make sure you put these little clips on there. These act as warning symbols. They screech because whenever these wear out, this little piece right here, it will slide up against the brake rotor and it'll make a screeching sound. That's how you know your brakes are bad, without your tire exploding. That's why it's good to have them checked regularly too. Make sure to put both of them on first, the top and the bottom. The top and the bottom. Just for a comparison, this is the old one. This is the new one. Now both the brake pads are in. Make sure they're tight. We don't want any accidents happening. So now you want to put this brake caliper back on. Make sure you line it up with the bolts. Okay. First, make sure to push this in, whatever this is, so you have room to put it in. And it fits like that. Then you want to take your bolts. This one went on the bottom. There was a lot of silence. Probably gonna have to cut that out.
Well, you can always put music in there.
Yeah.
Or I can make music for you.
Right.
Do 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 do. Drink.
Now that that's on, make sure it's on tight because we don't want any accidents. Then you want to get your tire. Make sure to activate the brakes. What's the right word for this? Brake the brakes. Yeah, brake the brakes in. Anyway, there's still more work to come on this car. I'm not gonna touch it because of my hands. And I just washed it, so I'm not trying to go through all that. I just think the rims though. It's a little amateur job. I gotta go get some stuff to, you know, gloss it. But it's pretty clean, more clean than before. It got like the old sheen on it. I gotta polish it now. But I gotta get some more parts for this so we can run fine. Some tires, some tint. Gonna be pimping. But that's all for today.